Okie. Itamexkanatani. Good morning. It is somewhere about maybe closing in on 10:30 in a.m. on Moon Day, the 24th of March, 2024. Right smack dab in the middle of the lunar cycle Sa'akisum. It is the full moon of Sa'akisum, which is always the full moon after the equinox, which is true Easter. Indeed. Hallmark didn't make up the Easter egg hunt or the Easter bunny. They're real things. The eggs come with this full moon, or they start coming, the waterfowl eggs. And the Easter bunny is the moon itself. That's the white rabbit. That's why it's always got a clock on it in the cartoons and stuff, because it's lunar time. You can see the geese out here are all coupled up, and everywhere you look they are such. And so we have a very heavy snowfall, more than a foot of snow, which is, you know, kind of odd for true Easter. When it's not the first time that I'm going out to monitor the egg situation in the snow, but this is the first time I've done it in this much snow. I remember plenty of times going out even to go collect eggs on the Henderson Island, and it'd all be snowy, and just where the geese are incubating, you know, it'd be clear. So it wouldn't be the first time, and always it snows while the geese are incubating. So our winter is not over yet. In fact, we still got 1.5 lunar cycles of it, but there's a lot of snow, and I don't know how my true Easter egg hunt is going to go this year. I kind of suspect that I'm not going to find anything. If I do, I might as well take it, because I can put it to use. And it was, when I woke up this morning, it was 14 degrees below zero. Right now it's 10 degrees below. That is too cold for eggs to sit in a cache and not get frozen. So we'll go out to the big river island out here and take a look around, see what the geese are doing. This year I remembered to bring my rattle. Or the other year I didn't bring it, and I got gander attacked and bloodied up. But that's not going to happen today. Today's going to be A-okay. All right, let's get out to the big river island, see how things are going. this water's really low compared to previous years. We're definitely gonna have drought summer, I think. Although this big snowfall is gonna help. You know, how much of that we can actually retain and use from upstream, well, we'll see. Oh, there's a mallard couple over here. I'm gonna throw in my other camera in a second here. Just getting up on the Big River Island. This is where a lot of geese nest every year, and I've always documented real Easter out here on the full moon like this. And there's always been at least some eggs being laid and cached at that time. But we'll see. Oh look, a ring-billed gull. Guy. They only come around back here when it's egg time, of course. A new return on the migration. I've seen a few around town actually last week or so. Lots of killdeer. It's right in here. Last year it could have possibly been, you know, this goose couple out here. This is where I got majorly goose assaulted. Gander assaulted. Beat up. It's on my TikTok if you want to see it. Has that Will Smith voiceover, you know. Keep my wife's name out your goddamn mouth, or whatever. Alright, well, you can see the geese have been trekking around in through here. This is the areas where they start making their egg caches and such. So we'll just search around a little bit, see if we come across anything. Actually, looking a little bit more carefully, it's obvious that these tracks are not made by the deer, or by the geese, but by the deer. And look at this, there's blood. There's blood in the snow here. Fresh deer shit there. And also blood in the snow over here. I don't know if that's just estrus stuff or what's going on. No sign of any goose caches yet, though. This little area in here is one of the places where geese almost always situate a nest, because it's on the island, but it's kind of on an island of the island and with lots of tree cover. But it doesn't appear this year that they've done anything here yet. No eggs as yet. And nothing to even make me suspect that there would have been, but except for past years' experiences. Wow, look at these, look at the snowflakes, the glistening, what do you call it? Ekinaki, something like that. To glisten, to sparkle, hey? I gotta remember what that word is. Well, either there's eggs here and there under the snow, or these geese are indeed waiting out this little storm. I think it's pretty much the latter. I haven't seen, I mean, even if there was eggs under the snow, I should still see the defensiveness of the goose couples not wanting me to go near their egg cache. And they're just not doing that today, which means they don't have eggs. But just watch. The next few days, we're going to continue to monitor. I'll probably come back out maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and things should definitely be shaken by then. Meanwhile, while we're out here, and I got these waders on, I think I'm gonna play around in the water here a little bit, see if there's anything going on weird with the crayfish here, like there was back by the wilderness park, and also keep my eye peeled for freshwater mussels. I wonder when the snails and stuff are going to start appearing. I'm going to keep my eyes open for these things. So I'm going to play around in the water a little bit, take you guys with me. We'll see what's up. I'm separating big chunks of this ice. It's just thin. That is still kind of deep in that little oxbow. This is where I always take, if I have kids and stuff with me, I'll take them out here to swim and kind of go down this little bit of rapids here. And the current gets kind of strong and it'll take you along. It's nice. Nice summer swimming hole. And that pool over there is very deep. Very, very deep. So you don't touch the bottom as a grown-up unless you're diving for it. Whew. This ice here is a little bit thicker. It's holding my weight. Yeah. I don't need to go for a swim. I'm just gonna go skirt around the ice here. Oh, this is pretty scene with the geese. Maybe I'll take a photo. This area in here, in the river, really it's as familiar to me as my own living room and bedroom and such. I've spent so much time here, so many days, so many Easters. I've probably done, 16 Easters coming out here doing the egg hunt and then follow-ups. And then in the summer, this is my main swim hole. This little bit of current here where the water's shallow and things kind of pick up speed. I used to take Belle here to, slide down and swim with the current. Then I took Cody and Will and Reese, Chelsea's kids, here to swim. Then I brought Brittany and her brother, her family, her niece, We went swimming here many times. This hole right up here, this is a really deep where the ice is, where the geese are standing here. That's a really deep swimming hole. It's over your head as an adult. Even right now with the shallow water, it'll be quite over your head. And it's not a big distance that it's like that, but just around this little bend, it's really deep and it's the perfect little swim hole. Yeah. Lots and lots of memories of this place. And they will continue as there's a summer coming up. And I'm looking forward to swimming a lot, actually. Been thinking about it, if push comes to shove and I have to, I might end up moving into my garage gym at some point, renting out my master bedroom just to save the house. And I was thinking I'd probably come out this way and bathe in the river for the most part and let those guys have the washrooms with the showers and baths and not bother my tenants in that way. I think I found a mussel. see this little, it might not be, but it might be. No, it's not, it's a rock. But that little stripe of white is what tricked me. Could have been the opening on the edge of the mussel. That's what I kind of look for, hey? A little bit of white exposure. Sometimes it's from the calcium of the shell itself, worn off spots on the shell. Sometimes it's the mouth of the mussel open, the filter, you know. But so far I'm seeing neither mussels nor crayfish. Of course, I haven't been turning rocks. A lot of times I won't see the crayfish unless I turn some rocks. Probably do a little bit of that, but so far nothing, and no minnows either. Sojourn, the killdeer. Wonder what he's finding. Probably isocapnia stoneflies. And then ring-billed gull over here, who I suspect is searching for crayfish and mussels just like me. And probably not coming up with much, just like me. Yeah, I haven't seen a thing. And actually, this little area in here that's dried up is the stream where I normally, when I'm coming out here for the true Easter, I'll usually bump into crayfish in that area. And if I get the opportunity to lead school groups out, I bring them out in the water just through there so that once we're done looking at goose nests and stuff, they can look for crawdads. So the river is very low, and the crayfish, I don't know where they are. But then they do weird things, because sometimes I'll see a lot of them here at one time just in this area, and then a week later they'll be gone. Oh, I've hit a kilometer. It took me 44 minutes to walk a kilometer.
Minutes per kilometer. Split pace, 44 minutes per kilometer.
I gave up on the river. Pond is too iced over to poke around in. I saw a male ringneck pheasant land down in these reeds here somewhere. Let's see if we can, there he goes. Back to his other spot. Yeah, pretty darn snowy for a true Easter. But we needed this, all of this water in whatever form. I'm gonna head out. Might have a job a little later, setting up traps and stuff like that, but won't be any live animals on the scene, so I probably won't film it. Come back on Wednesday or Thursday and we'll make another check out here, see if things are changing.